Hey everybody, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and we got breaking news on the Trump special master case. But before we get started, really quickly, please make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, and you share if you get any value out of this video, because we really appreciate it and it really helps the channel out. Also, if you are not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please just go to explainamerica.com/YouTube, and that is going to give you the option to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, if you click the little bell for notifications, you will be notified every single time we post a new video. It's the best way and the quickest way to get the news the mainstream media is kind of hiding from you. Judge Eileen Cannon actually appointed former Judge Raymond Dearie. He's a Reagan appointee, and he's the one that we predicted yesterday that she would appoint if you watched yesterday's video. The reason she appointed him, and by the way, there's some bad news for the Department of Justice in here, and we're going to get to that. But the reason she appointed him, I believe, as I said yesterday, it was one of the special masters that the Trump team had recommended, but the Department of Justice indicated that they would be okay with that selection. So once you had that done, you have Trump's team wants this, you have the DOJ says, yeah, this guy's okay with us. There's no other reason to pick from the other three at that point. You've got a consensus pick. You stick with the consensus pick. But there's really, really bad news for the Department of Justice in here. As we told you yesterday, the Department of Justice had asked for a stay on, well, for a limit to her stay that she put on the documents. So Judge Cannon put a stay on all the documents, said they could not be reviewed by the FBI or the Department of Justice any longer until after the special master reviewed them, gives back to Trump what is his, and then gives them what they're allowed to review. And that stay is still in place, so their hands are tied. They can't review them. Well, they said to her, look, we have this just over 100 documents that we really want to review. They have classified markings. We believe they're a threat to national security. We really want to review these documents, just over 100. Well, she smacked that down today and did not give in to their request. The stay is in place. But the bad news actually compounds for the Department of Justice, because the special master has until November 30th to finish reviewing all the documents and giving back Trump his documents or whatever paraphernalia they took from there. We saw the Time magazine covers. And then giving the other organizations, the Department of Justice and FBI, their documents, November 30th. What you'll know is that comes after the midterm elections. Now, that's got to be bad news for the Democrats, who obviously, I think, wanted to use this as a cudgel for the midterm elections. They're not going to get to do that now, although could also be bad in a way, because now they can just create wild conspiracy theories about what these documents contain. And they have really created some wild conspiracy theories that, they're not above doing. I mean, you'll remember they did it with, we have evidence Trump colluded with Russia, and that evidence never came. And, so they just say things and they believe people will believe them. So I don't doubt they're going to have even more wild conspiracy theories. I heard one pundit saying he was going to sell them to Russia for, I think it was $50 billion or something. It was just ridiculousness, just absolute ridiculousness. In any event, though, this is great news for the Trump team. They got everything they wanted in this order. I do predict that the Department of Justice will appeal this very quickly. And in fact, I can almost guarantee it. And I believe this case is actually going to get up to the Supreme Court. What happens from there, nobody knows. But I do believe this is going to get to the Supreme Court, where they try to get access to these documents that the judge has issued a stay on. In fact, I could almost guarantee you that's going to happen. So, again, stay tuned for that. And again, if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, it's explainamerica.com/YouTube. All you do is hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell for notifications, and as soon as there's breaking news, you're going to get it right to your desktop or mobile device. So it's super important that you do that. We love you guys. We really appreciate you watching tonight. God bless you. Take care, everybody.